All right, here we go again. It's Joe the Fan with Shano Mack. Shano, looks like the guy figured out the new graphics there, and we've got the ticker on the bottom. Not bad. We're actually our you'll see here, Shano, that our what do you call it? Our pictures are actually aligned within the border now.
Nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. It all looks good.
Sorry, my phone was like what was that? Someone calling you? A fan calling you there? What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know what that was. I was pulling up the NFL schedule for this week, and then just like some back, I must have had like something playing on YouTube in the background or something. Just like blasted into my ear.
We are, of course, live on YouTube and on X. There's some stuff that they still need to do in the studio. They're trying some new stuff, but anyway, we've got the schedule for Week 16 on the bottom. We're going to discuss a little bit about that, but let's talk about the Skins. Week 15, Skins traveled to New York. As you can see in the background, we've got the replay of the game right there. But good, bad, and the ugly. And what do you think of the game?
I think it's good for the team to get a win after 8 straight losses. I mean, that's tough for anybody. You're putting in that much work week in and week out. I think I saw it was like 71 days between wins. That's a long time. Right? So that's over 2 months between their wins. So I think that's good for the team, good for the morale, and all that. Probably not best for our draft position.
That's true.
But as a team, I think it's good. I thought they stuck with the run finally. Like Bill had a pretty good game. He had 18 carries for 96 yards. I think that was good. Unfortunately, Rodriguez was out with an injury. My boy McNichols didn't do so great though. He had a fumble, and he only had he had 9 carries for 6 yards. That's not like him. Usually he does a lot better than that.
Right.
With his coat in the rock. But Bill had a big day. I thought Mariota played okay. Nothing spectacular, but nothing like where he blew the game away either. Right. But overall, not bad. I thought Jaylin Lane, huge touchdown for a punt return. If we can get him more consistent, I think that might be a long-term punt returner there for the next few years for sure.
Yeah.
I think that was a positive. Defense played okay. Jaxson Dart loves throwing his head into people, doesn't he? Like, went to the Blue 10 again. So I hope they enjoy it. I don't think it's probably our last win of the year unless I think so. We play Philly this week and then Dallas the week after that, and then Philly again.
Right.
If Philly beats us this week, they win the division. They lock it up. Sure. So I think that Philly beats us, and they might rest people the final week 18. But we probably will be too as well, because you guys heard the news that Jaden Daniels is sitting out the rest of the year,
which is smart. I think Jaden Daniels should sit there, but here's the thing. It's not just a physical game. It's a mental game as well, as you and I both know. So you need to be literally attached to the hip of your QB coach. In a perfect world, Kingsbury, okay? So I don't think Kingsbury's going anywhere, to be honest with you. You know, they may ask him to do some NFL, some head coaching jobs. I don't know about the NFL, but maybe in college or what have you. But I really don't see him going. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Let's just be honest, okay? The first thing that he needs to change, I'm talking about Kingsbury, is get rid of all the trick plays. Get rid of all that garbage. Enough of that. Throw that in the trash. We're not even there yet, okay? I think Mariota did better controlling the field, throwing to, it's just dink and dunk here and there. He did throw some long balls. That's great. I did like Burks. I'll tell you who I but see, the issue is it's Noah Brown, my guy, he just gets hurt. And that's all the time. So
he's on IR again.
We can't. Great talent, great guy. Can't use him, man. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a jerk about it. It's just
the best ability is availability. That's an old saying. Old football coach saying there. Best ability is availability. If you can't play for me, I'm sorry, you can't be on the team.
Yeah. Lane is fine. I think there are some. I think. Honestly, I think the defense is there, meaning that he's got him in the position. you're there. You're not. It's not a blown coverage like you saw on the Monday night game with Dallas.
Yeah.
Holy cow! That guy, I could have caught that ball and literally walked in. So,
defensively, I thought Sanders still played a pretty good game at corner. They keep saying that he's more of a nickel corner, but he makes all of his best plays, I think, outside. Why we keep trying to force him inside?
Yeah.
And DQ took back over. He's been playing more outside, and since Lattimore got hurt as well. And he seems like that. I think more of a better position for him, at least what I could tell on film.
Yeah, we need to get a couple corners, and I'll tell you why. Iggy is terrible. I mean, I don't Iggy, you know, nickel maybe, and that's his tackling is atrocious. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Your boy from Kansas State, Cement,
yeah,
whatever
big
the hell
catch
is
there,
it.
man.
Not bad.
Yeah,
Not bad.
nice grab there.
Yeah, not bad. I think he needs more reps. And again, I don't want to say addition from subtraction here because of Ertz being gone, but now he's got the opportunity to kind of like step up. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So
we got to figure out if he can be that, because like Bates is a really good blocking tight end. We've talked about that in the past.
Sure.
Not much of a receiver. I mean, he'll catch it, but he's like there for like a 5-yard dump, and if nothing's open, they'll dump it off to him type thing.
Right.
We need to see if we have a receiving tight end. I'm sorry, here or not. And like the only way to know that is to play the dude and start throwing him some opportunities. And I mean, he had that one. He only had one catch. It was one catch, but it was 36 yards. It was nice, right at the seam, right down the middle of the field.
Yeah.
He had a couple yak after it too, but he ran for like 10 yards after it. Kind of drug a guy down. So yeah, it looked good. But yeah, we didn't keep playing him.
Yeah, Burks was in there briefly. So you know, it's hard to. I think I expect him to be a little bit more now, and more of in the rotation because Noah Brown's gone. Again,
yeah,
sorry, but I mean, business is business. So I think that's the bad. Not that much ugly, except our draft position, I guess. The D-line did very well. I thought my guy Martin. There's two Martins on defense.
Yeah.
But the D lineman, the D end, it played very well. I think it's gotten better. I'll tell you who has been hot lately. Okay, it's staying a little bit away from the Skins here. Is the Houston Texans?
Oh yeah,
the Houston Texans
smoking hot. You do not want to see them going into the playoffs.
No.
I'll tell you that now.
No.
If you're in the AFC, that's like the one matchup you do not want. No. That defense can shut you down, and then they put up 40 points or whatever they had on the Cardinals. That was one of my bets. I went 2-1 this week for my NFL bets.
Right.
I had the under in that game because their offense really hasn't been that great, and their defense has been shutting people down. And they held Arizona to like no points pretty much until late in that game, and then Arizona put up some. They put up like 20, I think.
Right, but that bet you lost on that one.
Hasn't been doing much, and then they did put up 40 on them. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, you lost on that bet, but it was early.
Yeah, that was the 1:00 game.
No, but they also scored early. It was like 2 seconds into the game. I'm like, oh, that's 7-0. I'm like, holy cow.
Well, yeah, he had that big bomb to what's his name? I can't think of his name. Tank Dell? Yeah. It was like a 57-yard pass.
Yeah.
Yep. He hit that super early into the game. So, yeah, it was definitely an offense explosion for them. I think that might be a sign that the Cardinals are just imploding as well, though.
Yeah.
I mean, because they haven't won in forever either.
Back to the Skins real quick with Bill. Yeah, I mean, nice cut. He's not dancing back there as much. I think he needs to learn to run within the tackles, and that's something that Jonathan Vilma stated throughout the game. So he's getting there. I still think, but he's fumbling still. I don't care if they hit you with a concrete block. Okay, you gotta hold. I mean, he's holding it high and tight, but he's not squeezing it. I don't know what to do here. But I think he needs to, and he has two hands on the ball in traffic, as I say it, when he's about to get tackled here. He does have that, but you can't fumble the ball in this league.
No. Yeah, turnovers kill you, man. They do. Luckily, we recovered that one. We didn't lose that fumble. But and McNichols, when he came in, he fumbled. Like I said, he had a fumble, and we lost that one. And the only bad play I really saw from Mariota, he did throw one pick. He fumbled a ball that we lost too.
Yeah.
And it was a play where it looked like he was struggling to try and keep the play alive. He should have just went down, taking the sack. You know what I mean? That's tough to do sometimes for a QB, but I mean, he's a veteran. Yeah, kind of knows like, hey, this play's over. Let's just reset and get down. You know.
Yeah.
Sometimes losing, it's not the worst thing.
Right. And that's probably my only ugly. I mean, we talked about that with Jaden, with JD5, where, you know, you're going through your steps, 3-step, 5-step, 7-step, whatever. You're playing that back foot. You need to step up in the pocket. Mariota had an opportunity to do that. He doesn't do that. He just literally just stands there. Okay.
Yeah.
Even the old man, and I'm referring to Phillip Rivers, he's got a little pep in the step there. He's bouncing a little bit, and he's 44 years old. Mariota, you got to step up and either get out of the pocket, run, which he has the wheels for it, obviously. You know, just get out of there. I don't understand what he's doing, but I have to agree. He's a veteran. You got to know better than that. You know, you're not going to hit on, we're not asking you to hit on 100% of your completions. We're not, but I see stuff that he threads it. I'm like, holy cow.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you know, they can't double team everybody. So someone's got to be open and he's not seeing it.
Definitely someone's got to be open. Not saying, I mean, what was his stats line? Let's look at his stat line right here. Mariota was 10 for 19. So we went through the ball 19 times. 211 yards, 1 touchdown, and 109 quarterback rating. That's actually pretty high for that. It's a lot higher than I thought it would be. But I mean, that's about 50% completion percentage. That's not great for the NFL nowadays. Not at all. Yeah. But luckily we're playing the Giants, who are, you know, awful against the run, and we got that run game going. So that was good. So, and when Bill got carries, I love Rodriguez, but he's been in the league for a few years now, like 4 or 5 years now.
Right. It's
good to see like a rookie, see if they can get it. This is what this whole last 3 weeks should be about. Plays all many rookies and young guys that you have. These first, second, third year players, because it's all about the future from here on out. Especially with Jaden not playing, we got to see what we have and who's going to be on this team in the future.
Yeah. Where does this leave us with our draft picks for first round? But I'll tell you this. So if we look at the draft, I know we're looking a little bit early, and we talked about what we need. We need linebackers, a lot of defensive help, etc. There's some great pass rushers in the draft there, Shano. But
there is.
But you know, I think Mendoza goes as one of the quarterbacks, but don't forget the other quarterback from Alabama. So those are 2 quarterbacks right there. The Giants, I believe, have the first overall pick right now.
They do.
If you're the Giants and the GM, if you're listening, you need to trade back like tonight. I'm just saying, if the season ended obviously today, but it doesn't. But
yeah, so right now, Giants do have the first overall pick. There's a website called tankathon.com, and they keep track of all this stuff. It's a really good one.
Okay.
And then right now they have the Skins at 8th. We're picking 8th right now. We were 6th, I believe, before this game.
Right.
So we're dropped down to 8th. I did see a mock draft already. Somebody put one out. See if I can find it again. But they had the Giants trading with the Jets, which would make sense for the Jets because they need a quarterback bad.
Yeah.
And so the Jets are right now picking 5th, but they had the Giants trading with the Jets for the Jets to draft Mendoza first overall. And then the Giants, they had picking like an offense tackle. And then they had the Skins picking an edge rusher, which we drastically need. We need one bad.
Yeah.
But like we talked about earlier, I wouldn't mind trading back either, though.
Yeah.
Trade back. If we're at 8, let's say somewhere around there, I wouldn't mind trading back to 15, something like that.
Right.
And then pick up an extra second-round pick or something, and because we need a lot of help. We need a lot of help.
I'll tell you who the mock draft that I used this for years. Walters Football.
Yeah.
They do a hell of a job. The only thing I hate about Walters Football is you got to close 500 windows in order whenever you try to look stuff up. I mean, my guy. I mean, you've been doing this for years, it's a great website, but you got to get a website, my guy. I'm just saying.
You gotta get yourself like a pop-up blocker or something.
Yeah, something, dude. I mean, holy cow, how annoying is that? So yeah, they're saying that Raiders would go 1. So if we go to us, this is on Walters Football. The running back from what do you call it, from Notre Dame? Love? No, I ain't loving that. I'll tell you that right now.
Unless a running back is like generational talent-wise, I would never pick a running back in the first round anymore. The careers are really short. You can usually find a decent running back in the mid to late rounds still.
Right.
And then so many teams are running back by committee. Like there's no like bell cows anymore. I mean, there's a very few teams that just have that one back and that's it, right? They have you have the Eagles with Barkley, you have the Ravens pretty much with Henry. Right. You have also Jeff Gently out there in the Raiders.
Yeah.
Well, who else? I mean, that's pretty much it. PMC and the 49ers.
I like the kid out of Texas Tech, David Bailey.
Yeah.
That kid is good.
Did you see whose draft stocks will be hurting now? Diego Pavia, my boy from the Commodores. You see all the stuff he was doing after the Heisman?
No.
So he finished second in Heisman voting.
Right.
Diego Pavia did. And so afterwards, he went out to a club and was partying and all this stuff. And he had a sign that said F Indiana. It was like holding it up and then like stuff like that. And then he was like talking trash about the Heisman voters online and stuff like that.
Right.
A bunch of people saw it, obviously. He came out with an apology, but the apology was written. It seemed like he just typed in like ChatGPT and said, "Hey, I messed up in this. Write me an apology letter," because it looked very, very inauthentic apology there. It looked like straight from AI. So his draft stock's hurting. Look, he's looking. People are calling him Johnny Football because he's Hispanic.
Yeah.
So they're calling him like the next Manziel. I don't know if he's that bad.
Right.
I don't know if Manziel at least. I think he at least opens a playbook, unlike Manziel. But it's not a good look for you when you're trying to get drafted.
No,
at all.
You're
bashing the other Heisman candidates and stuff like that, and Heisman voters. NFL teams don't like that stuff.
No. They've got Ty Simpson from Alabama. I talked about him earlier, the quarterback. So he'll go up high, and even on Mel Kiper's, not even Mendoza is number 1. So that's interesting. The other kid that I like,
number 1.
I can look that up real quick.
Oh, they had it up there.
But you also have to understand that the Giants need an offensive tackle, and there's a couple nice ones. There's a kid out of Alabama who's a wall.
Yeah, if they were smart, that's what I would do if they were them. They need an offensive line bad.
Yeah.
It looks like Dart has some potential. Looks like he could play a little bit. He just needs to learn how to avoid getting hit. That's his big thing.
Yeah.
And if Scadaboo comes back, I mean that he looks like he's going to be a good running back, but we'll see how he comes back from the injury for the Giants. But yeah, they need offensive line help bad.
I would trade back, maybe get the corner out of LSU or the kid out of Auburn, Keldrick Falk. The end.
Yeah.
But I would trade back. It depends. If we're 5 or 6, trade back.
Yeah. For sure. I would trade back pretty much no matter what. If there's somebody willing to trade back, I would take it.
Yeah.
I don't want to drop super low, but if we're in the top, like I said, top 8 or so, I would drop back to mid to late teens. I'm cool with that. Pick up some more picks.
We could trade back with the Texans for 3 first-round picks if we're top 5. I'll do that. Give us your first pick this year, next year, and a 3rd round. Okay, so one in the 3.
Can we get Will Anderson in the deal?
No, he ain't getting that. Give me a 1 and a 3.
You wouldn't want Will Anderson? Will Anderson's a beast.
I know, but they ain't going to do that. So give me a 1 and a 3 and a 1 next year.
Yeah.
Top 5.
Your top 5, you can get
1 3 1 5 maybe.
Yeah.
1 3. So first round. We'll exchange first round picks. So they would have probably the 20th, 22nd, 23rd, maybe.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Unless they make a deep run.
And if they make a deep run, then I want a 2nd round pick next year. So give me 1st and 2nd, 1st round next year, and a 3rd round next year. Not next year, the year after that. Sorry. So next year's 1st and 2nd, And the year after that, 1st and 3rd. We'll give you the 5th overall. Done. Sign the contract. Got 30 seconds to make that deal. Hey, remember Draft Day, that movie with Kevin Conroy? We live in a different world.
That movie's like, it's so like ridiculous, some of the scenarios in there, but it's a pretty good movie. I like that movie.
Pretty good movie. Nick is
telling me we did 30 seconds ago.
Our boy Nick is in the chat. He's saying the 32nd pick. That's definitely not. Oh, he's saying that they're going to win the championship.
The Texans?
Yeah, okay. I don't know about that.
They can. I mean, that defense is legit, man. Defense wins championships. They can happen. It for sure can happen, but I mean, you never know.
I mean, if you're allowing 20 points from Zona, but it also was garbage time.
It was all garbage time. It was all garbage time. It was all garbage time.
But they're going to have to play. They're going to have to play. They're going to have to play in the weather. No matter what, they're going to have to play in the weather. They might host a game, but after that, you're going to have to play in weather. Either it's going to be in Denver, right?
Yep.
I don't know about that. Maybe or New England.
Defense usually travels well, though. Defense usually travels well.
Not in the cold. I don't know.
They're not like the Dolphins. I told you that was one of my other bets. Dolphins don't win in the cold. They don't win in the cold. Yeah, I should have made that like a 5-unit play. I knew Steelers were going to win that one.
I made some good bucks off of that one.
Yeah,
good bucks. So pretty much with the Skins, there's some receiving. The receivers are fine. I don't think we need to mess with that. It's not like we're Buffalo.
I would like one more receiver. Because hopefully Terry's healthy next year.
Yeah.
Debo is not under contract, so like he may or may not be here. I wouldn't mind re-signing him for the right price. I wouldn't overpay for him though. I don't think he's worth that. Like a huge deal.
Right.
And so I would still like another receiver.
We need linebackers, bro,
out there. So maybe, but
we need linebackers like crazy. I say we've got a lot of money under the cap, so get some linebackers, but we draft young guys and show them the way.
Yeah,
here's how you do it. And McKee's not bad.
I would say that's one of my only uglies this week too. Wagner, I love the dude, but he played 100% of the snaps on defense.
Yeah,
100% of the snaps on defense.
Yeah,
I mean, I get it. You're a future Hall of Famer, yada yada yada, all that stuff. You're a great guy. He's up for Walter Payton of the Year for this year.
Yeah.
Man of the Year, good guy and all that stuff. But it's time for us to see these young guys play. Get McGee in there more. Get all those other linebackers in there. Just get them some reps. See if they can do anything.
Shayna, I'll tell you what's my other ugly is the D-line coach. Okay? Shut up with saying hold like every play. Shut up. I'll tell you who did play nice was Preston Smith. Had a pretty good game.
He did have a good game. Really good game.
Yeah, Preston Smith had a good game.
He had a really good game. And they're holding on every play on offense. I was an offensive lineman. I held every single play.
Yeah, that's true. So, but if you're not holding, you're not doing your job. But listen, it's Preston Smith again. Good job, but we ain't paying you, $100 million. That ain't happening, my guy. You can come back. Love to have you back. And then, Von Miller has done his job.
I heard Von Miller. I heard on the radio driving and picking up my son from daycare today that somebody was talking about it. And Von Miller said on his podcast he wants to come back. He said he believes it. He said he really likes Jaden Daniels and he thinks that if he was healthy, he wants to play with him.
Okay.
So for the right price, I wouldn't mind having him back. He's played pretty good when he's in. He only plays like 20% of the snaps though, so he's like literally only in on pass rushing situations. The problem was this year we've been down so much that he's not in there a ton. Because like he's ideal,
right.
Like if we were up by a score or two, where the team has to pass at the end of the game, he's like that perfect closer, like that ninth inning, like Mariano Rivera coming off the bench, out of the dugout there, out of the bullpen, coming in to close the game. He's like that guy that can cut off that sack and get a sack and end the game for us. But we haven't had that because we've been terrible. So
no, I agree. I agree with that. I completely agree with that. But it's for the right price. We're not paying you $20 million a year. No, that's not happening. That's just not happening. We'll go find somebody off the street.
Yeah.
Will Harris, not bad. And Reeves, again, okay. He there was one blown play. Okay, I get that, but those happen.
Yeah.
He's there, but see, that's the thing. It's changed from what we saw in the beginning of the season. The guys are there, so if they dump it on the flat to the running back, you got two guys there. Now, our tackling needs. I don't know, man. That needs to be.
Ever since DQ took over the play calling, it seems like we've been understanding our assignments a lot better.
Yes.
Than under Joe Witt, for sure.
Yes.
I think now it's just showing that we don't have the horses to compete on defense yet.
Correct.
I think that's what it's showing now.
Correct. But the tackling is still trash.
Yes. Totally. 100%. 100%.
I don't get it.
100%. 100%.
You need to hire somebody. I'm being serious. So we'll leave you with this. Going now to the offense with Jaden Daniels. Listen, I think I'm not going to give up on him, but he's got to learn to slide. You got to, hey, look, come out, 5 yards. Okay, great. But don't be like Dart. No.
Right.
No, we're not doing that. Okay.
You got to know when the play is done. You
Yeah.
got to know when the play is over. And then, like, if you need a first down and you got, it's like 3rd and 7 and you scramble, get a first down for 8 yards, just get down. Just get the first down and get down.
Yep.
That doesn't matter. Who cares if I don't need all the extra yards?
Yeah.
Get that first down and get down.
But
don't get it.
But even give us a chance to play for it, even if it's on 4th down.
Yeah.
Hey, if it's 4th and 2, 4th and 1, okay. Hey, at least we got a shot.
Yeah, because DQ will go for it unless they're deep in their own territory. He's known to go. He's going to go for it if it's 4th and 2 or less, for sure.
So the question is Eckler. What happens to is Eckler?
He tore his Achilles week 2 against the Packers.
Okay, he'll be back.
Torn Achilles at his age, I don't know.
That's true.
That's gonna be tough.
True.
Especially at running back. I mean, there's some people who do it, like Rodgers, right? He tore his Achilles and he's back. But he's also playing quarterback where he doesn't have to have like that quick shift motion and stuff like that.
Yeah, but we're going to use Eckler's 3rd down anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. I say we do pick up.
You can bring him into camp and see what he's got left, but see if he can do anything. But that's a tough injury to come back from. Because how old is Eckler now? He's got to be 30. How old is he now?
He's got to be 32.
33, 34.
Then what do we do with Wagner? Have him come back?
He's only 30 years old. He'll be 31 next year.
Okay,
I thought he was older
he'll be
than
all
that.
right. Wagner's definitely done, but I'd say he come in and just Wagner retire, so it doesn't kill our cap.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
He's only on a 1-year deal, so his contract this year.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind him coming in and be a coach.
Yeah, be a coach.
Be a coach.
Got you.
I wouldn't mind that at all. He's a good guy. He knows the position.
Yep.
Be there, be a coach, just like Kerrigan did.
Yeah.
He's a coach now.
Yeah.
Right. So same thing with him. He knows the position. Right. Who better to have there? Absolutely. He knows DQ's system better than anybody. He played for it here, and he's played for it when he was in Seattle too.
Yeah.
So he knows the DQ system inside and out. I mean, who else would you rather have there?
Yeah.
I think that'd be a great job there.
Who is this kid Hamilton with the dreads? DB.
Alexander Hamilton. I don't know.
Did you see the kid, the DB Hamilton? I think that's his name. I like him. Hey, he's aggressive. I like him. I like him better than Iggy.
So he's been around the league for a while. I'm looking at it now. He came into the league in 2016. Oof. He's been on a bunch of teams: Raiders, Giants, Chiefs, Cardinals, Falcons, and then here with the Skins this year.
He's decent.
So, yeah, he's decent. He's decent. I don't know if he's the future though.
No. I'm just saying, put him at nickel.
Yeah.
So you're going to have Famous Amos coming back.
Yep.
Samerstill's fine.
Boy Lattimore be coming back.
Yeah, Lattimore. Well, we don't have a choice.
Yep.
That's stupid. Unless he retires. If he retires, that's fine. Give you a couple million on the side. Here you go.
He's not going to retire.
No, not for 16 million. So that's the only stupid move that we've made.
Yeah.
I tell you what we could do. We'll throw it. I tell you what, Texans. We'll throw in We'll give you the 5th overall. We'll take your 32nd overall. Okay, but we'll throw in Lattimore, but you pick up his contract because once you make the trade, they pick up the money anyway.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's pretty much what we did with Tunsil. We took his contract for the 1 year here when we traded for him from the Texans.
Yeah,
Tunsil looks pretty good though. I would be
not bad. Tunsil's not bad, but I like Coleman.
Coleman's good too.
He's good. Yeah. He's a nice backup. So I think we need a
left guard.
Yeah.
On the offensive side.
Yep.
And maybe see if Coleman can play left guard.
Yep.
Because Cosme, he was shaky his first couple starts, but he's in a rhythm now. He looks back to his old self. Remember, he was coming back from that big knee injury from last season.
Yep.
But now he's starting to look like himself again. So I think we got the right guard set. The rookie at the right tackle, he's looked better the last few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Conley, yep. So I think the reps he's getting, I think he's getting better and better. So I think he'll be okay at right tackle. I think we need a left guard though. Yeah. Maybe a center too. We had Biotis is there, right? He's okay.
Yeah. Before we go, we got a request here with you there, Shano. You need to talk a little puck. Now that the NFL season's starting to end here, but the Wild had a huge trade that worries me. The Avstars and the Wild in the same division.
Yeah, I haven't looked into the details of that yet, but let me pull it up now and see what I see with there.
I'll tell you what was huge. Our friends over at which we're going. We need to talk about that off the air, but we're going. I think we need to get into this circa Millions Survivor.
Oh yeah, next year for sure.
Mitch and Paul, I sent that to you. Mitch and Paul, you said that they're tailing us on one of the bets one of our future bets that we did. So here's the bet. It's Georgia just to make it to the finals. That's possible. Okay. So Ohio State has to lose. So that's a possibility. Spain to win the World Cup. I'll take care of that. Manchester City to win English Premier League. Again, I'll take care of that. And then the Avs just to make it to win the conference. So that means that they make it to the Stanley Cup, right?
Yeah.
So that is
not win it, just have to make it there. Yep.
Yeah, and I don't know why the heck did he say it was 140 to 1, but I think that's wrong. I think it's 114 to 1 because I said
114 to 1. Yeah,
it's 114 to 1. So maybe I misread that. Yeah, maybe. Hold on. Did it say here? Yeah, 114 to 1. He's right. 114 to 1.
Yeah, that's a big one. I mean, Georgia can do it. I mean, Ohio State, they play the winner of Miami and Texas A&M. That's challenging there. We'll see what comes out. Georgia plays the winner of Tulane and Ole Miss. I think Georgia wins that game for sure.
Yeah.
No matter who comes out of there, it's probably going to be Ole Miss. But I think Georgia can beat Ole Miss. Yeah, I can see that happening for sure.
Yeah.
Georgia going to the final. I have a feature bet I bet preseason. I had Georgia winning the whole thing. Not a lot of money, but I put some pizza money on it. Georgia winning the national title.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll
go dig. Them winning the SEC, and I was like, I'm gonna sprinkle some winning the Natty too.
Yeah. 5 to 1 plus 350. What'd you get it in?
For them to win the national title?
Yeah.
Preseason it was like plus 650.
Okay, plus 650. That's right. That's right.
Because like preseason they were ranking in the top 10, but they weren't. They were like 8th or 9th or something like that. Because Bama was ahead of them. Texas was number 1, obviously.
Yeah.
Ohio State was like 2, right?
Yeah.
So there was a lot of teams that were ahead of them preseason rankings.
Yeah,
but I will tell you that that Bama Oklahoma game, I like Oklahoma a lot. I think
I do too. I mean, that's something that we're going to talk about on our what do you call it? Our college football on Friday night, live here on YouTube and X. Hopefully the wise man can join us. We don't know. His wife is getting induced there on Thursday for his 3rd child. So I don't want to get him in trouble. So he'll keep us in mind.
It sounded like he wanted to be on. I was like,
he did.
It's going to be a day old. It's okay if you're not there.
He did, but I'm like, dude, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
Take care of the wife. Take care of the wife. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that on Friday during our college show picks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, but do they play Friday? We might have to pick that beforehand. Yeah, they do. They play Friday. They
Yeah.
play Friday at 8, Alabama, Oklahoma.
Yeah. We might have some live bets, some live in bets on that one.
Yeah, so we might have to put out a pick like Thursday night before, so we have that.
So we had a question.
Live ones.
We had a question regarding the Circa Survivor. So we have to be there. So the rule is you have to be there to enter. Now, every week we don't need to be in Vegas every week, even though some of us may want to. But anyway, no, you don't have to be in Vegas every single week. There's a proxy. We know how that works. You and I, Shayna, will be doing, live, and we'll put it in and see what happens.
Yeah, and our Survivor picks this year were going great until the Buccaneers screwed us.
Yeah, well,
but luckily,
who the hell picked that?
The other guy in the Survivor League also picked the Bucs the same week. What is up with that division? Does nobody want to win that division?
No.
In the NFC South, it's like nobody wants it.
Carolina screwed me.
The Panthers had a great opportunity to win it right there, beating the Saints, and the Saints come back and beat them. Nobody wants that division. They're just they're playing hot potato with it. Like nobody wants it. Just tossing it around.
Carolina.
The Bucs are having an epic collapse here. I mean, that division's crazy.
Yeah, Carolina screwed me big time.
Yeah. I thought for sure they were going to win that.
But did hit on the under in the Seattle game. That was easy peasy.
Oh yeah. I had the Niners over. That was easy cover too. Yeah,
the Bengals. Whoops.
Yeah, Niners. What was the final score of that game? 37-24. The over-under was at 44, so the Niners almost had that by themselves.
Yeah.
But yes, that was an easy cover for me too. Yeah. I went 2-1 for NFL picks this week, so the only one that screwed me was that Texans game I talked about earlier. As I had the under, but I didn't see the Texans putting up 40. That was craziness. And then of course the Steelers. I had them beating the Dolphins.
Yeah, we're even Steven on our NFL picks. So we'll have to update the units on that. So we'll have our college picks here, Shano. On Friday, we'll be live for our NFL picks for the college football playoffs as well. So, and you know what? I might put a little sprinkle on ODU to lose. They've got they play South Florida, I believe, tomorrow.
Yeah,
I believe
they
so.
do. You're gonna drive across the border?
I might have to go across the bridge. -3. Just saying. I don't think ODU deserves to be in a bowl like that, but I'll let you know. We'll talk about it off air. But what we will have, of course, is we've made a lot of announcements for next year, Shano, including one that I'm looking very forward to, UFC 324 in January, and we might have a special guest there, Shano.
That would be great. Hopefully we do. More to come with that. We'll see. That first card on Paramount Plus, that looks like a banger. There's some big fights on there, some big names.
Yeah.
That first card on Paramount Plus. If you don't have Paramount Plus for everybody else, I would just get it now before they raise prices, because they're having holiday pricing right now.
Yeah, but they're raising prices. I got an email saying they're upping it. I think $10. It's not bad. Paramount, no. I'll tell you this: Peacock is going up like $40, $50. I'm like, I don't know about that, my guy. I don't know about that.
It's crazy how much all these streaming services charge nowadays.
Yeah, that's crazy. So Peacock, I got to look up that email, but so we have that. I've got a lot of producer Mark's got me doing a lot of stuff. So we've got, of course, MLS, which is in February. They start back up. Soccer MLS starts back up in February, towards the end of February, after Valentine's Day. They have, of course, Liga MX. It's the second part of it, so they have an opening and a closing. So that'll be it. Of course, the CONCACAF Cup is also going to be something that I'm going to be doing as well. More English Premier Soccer, the lower leagues, the championship. We're doing pretty well on it. We've got some videos coming out Thursday, so we have that. We'd still have, of course, I think we're doing that tomorrow there, Shano, or I'm not sure, about our pick'ems. So we have, of course, we moved to week 16 as we both survive here. Matt's pick. This guy's killing us, dude. And you know what? If someone had listened to me and said Raiders, we wouldn't be. No, just kidding.
Hey, I told you Raiders. I told you Broncos. They're playing the Raiders. was like, hey, Broncos got a tough schedule the rest of the year. That's what I was saying. I was like, if we're going to use the Broncos, we got to use them now because it's tough.
I dropped the ball on that. We won't drop the ball
next
week.
We haven't used Philly yet. I might say Philly this week. Well, I don't know. I got to look at it more.
Got to look at it more. We're going to have to look at it more. So we have that, of course, and of UFC next year. We have a lot of soccer stuff that we're going to be doing, including, and we'll have a special guest, Shano, tomorrow, UFL. So I talked to the GOAT, but we're going to get another perspective, point of view from someone else, UFL fans. So we'll have, his name is Brett. Brett's going to join us tomorrow, and looking forward to that. So
nice.
we'll be live for that. And there's a lot of news that's going on in the UFL, a lot of coaching changes. And we're, as we await the upcoming schedule, usually the schedule comes out right after the new year. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's starting up. And then that starts like a week after or 2 weeks after the Super Bowl, doesn't it? Usually the season does. So yeah, but they definitely have some head coaching shakeups, right? Skip Holtz, I think, stepped down, which is huge. He was the Birmingham Stallions coach.
Mm-hmm.
He won like three titles in the UFL, so that's a big one. So there's definitely some UFL news going on. And our UFL bets were great last year, especially from the GOAT. He was killing it with his picks.
And the GOAT,
he picked some big upsets too.
Absolutely,
they won us some big money.
Absolutely.
So when the UFL GOAT's on, for sure, listen to his picks.
Yeah, we're gonna have him do his weekly picks. He's agreed to that. So also, Shano, we start January 1st we start on the 2nd, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, we'll have a live show on January 2nd, which of course is the NCAA men's basketball. So we'll have that, and how it's going to be broken down here, Shano. It's very simple. I get a game, you get a game, the wise man will get a game, and then we'll have our hot dog pick. So where out of not those three, we'll have a separate game. You pick one game from whatever conference. I'll pick a game from whatever conference. And same with the wise man. And that's going to be our 3-leg parlay.
I like
That'll
it.
Be
I like it a lot.
Hot dog pick. Hot dog.
I love some college basketball, and it's going to be great. I like I said this earlier. I hate to start betting college basketball early just because there's so many transfers.
Right.
There's so much the NIL, people switching schools all the time. It's tough to get a good read until you get a couple weeks of data, and like we're at that point now where it's starting to take shape and starting to take form, and we'll be making live videos every week with our picks for leading up until March Madness and including March Madness, the tournament.
Yep. So we will, of course, sign off right now. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that that thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. The holidays are just around the corner there, Shano. I got to go shopping for the wife. Gift. So, whoops.
I need to go out and get something from the kids to her. That's what I need to do still.
Really?
Which is tough because I have 2 young ones. I have a 5-year-old and almost 2-year-old. So, I want something for them to give to her. What do I do? I want to take my 5-year-old to the store and say, hey, pick something out for mommy.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought maybe I get the wife like a kit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not going to fly. I'll tell you right now, she's going to be like, "What?"
Producer Mike's over in Germany right now, right?
Executive producer Mike is in Germany, and he is hooking me up with some Bundesliga jersey. I don't care where it's from, but he's there's no promises, but he's working on it. So I hope he had a safe trip and safe trip traveling back. But we'll see him in about maybe 10 days, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going out there. I think he's coming back like the day after Christmas.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah,
you can get some Bundesliga.
Yeah. For my birthday. We celebrate your birthday. Last week? My birthday, of course, is Saturday, and I got to travel. What's up with that? I got to go to the in-laws. I told my wife, she's like, well, we don't want to be there early. I said, No. 12 o'clock is the playoffs for the college football. You're making me miss English Premier League, so I'll probably watch it in the car. Okay. Then you've got JMU, which heaven forbid that we don't watch that, that night, but also the Skins play that afternoon.
Yeah. Skins play at 5 o'clock, I believe.
What are we doing?
5 o'clock against Philly.
And then I got to go to Christmas Town. the heck is that? You ever been to Christmas Town?
Where you going, Busch Gardens?
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice. I like it.
It's very nice. It's very nice.
They do a good job down there.
Yeah.
With it. It's like beautiful looking. Beautiful. Tons of lights everywhere. It's beautiful looking.
But you know the place that I'm going to as soon as I get to Williamsburg? Pierce's Barbecue. Enough said.
I haven't had that. I might check that out next
You
time.
never had Pierce's Barbecue?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm
You'll
gonna check
thank me
that out.
later.
I love me some barbecue.
Oh, you'll thank me later. It looked like, well, it's not really a hole in a wall, but it's, oh my Lord. They got the briskets. And, you know what? I might bring you some pulled pork. Well, let me see if they can do a brisket frozen or whatever, refrigerated, and then I'll bring it to you. And
I'll take that, pulled pork, and anything.
What do you want, pulled pork or you want brisket? I don't know if they can do the brisket. I don't know. I can't promise you. Pulled pork I can do. I can definitely do.
I'll take either one. I won't turn away. I won't turn away free barbecue.
Okay.
Ever.
All right. All right.
Never, ever.
It's that Carolina. What do you call it? Barbecue. I love
Carolina
that.
style, that's cool with me too. I like it all.
We need to go to Texas though. I hear Texas makes some mean.
I've been to Texas a few times. Their barbecue is good. Brisket mainly down there in Texas. They don't usually mess with the pork. Pork's more Virginia, North Carolina,
right?
South Carolina. That's more pork.
Yeah.
But Texas is more that brisket. Oh, but yeah. Texas there's some good spots. And like when you talk about hole in the wall spots, I went to a couple like I don't even know how they pass like health code violations. But you walk in there, but you can walk out with some of the best brisket you ever had in your life. It's like, oh my God, that was delicious.
Now I'm getting hungry. All right, we're going to sign off here. Again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs like. I appreciate all the support here, guys. We're almost at 3,500 followers on our YouTube channel. We'll be back tomorrow live with a couple special guests, and we will have our Pick'em and Survivor show. We have one last question. Nick is a smoke. He smoked some rib. Now, pork, brisket, turkey, chicken. Now, see, I smoke St. Louis ribs. You go to, I don't know if they have a Costco over in Texas, but they're cheap.
I'll take it all. I'll take it all. Whatever you're offering there, I'll take it all.
But Chino, it's got to come off the bone. It literally has to like totally. If it doesn't come off the bone, it's like hard to pull off. Then you screwed up.
I smoke stuff all the time. I got a smoker here. I do ribs. I do pulled pork a lot.
I know,
I'll throw a Boston butt in there. I'll do pulled pork. Brisket I've done a few times. But
I've never done a brisket.
Brisket's pricey. It's pricey.
Okay. Yeah.
If you get a full brisket, I mean, you're talking big bucks there. You can get a pork butt or a pork shoulder to do pulled pork for like 99 cents a pound sometimes. You know, that's cheap.
Now, do you have your sprayer every half hour, every 45 minutes? Oh, I do that, my guy. Oh, trust me. I've got my own secret sauce there. So there is a Costco in Texas, apparently. Okay. That's cool. I'm telling you, St. Louis is the one. I don't do the baby backs. They're too small. But again, when you're smoking it, if it doesn't come off the bone, you suck. It's terrible. It's just terrible. Anyway, have a good night. Happy holidays from all of us. We'll see you tomorrow night. And take care. We'll see you again for our Survivor and Pick'em